trying to even remember what the first one looks like. I can't remember. So that's not helpful. Unless it's like I'm going off on a tangent. Hey guys, welcome back. So I got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today. And I would say overall this week, what I was really grabbing for a lot were kind of like burgundy, still warm tones, but more kind of burgundy, rosy, I guess really more burgundy, kind of like my shirt, like those kind of colors, and then warm tones that kind of pair with that. So those sort of eye looks, this color lip or a neutral lip, and just kind of nude, neutral sort of cheeks. So yeah, got some goodies to share, so let's get to them. Okay, so for eyes, reaching for these two palettes a lot. If you love those kind of like burgundy sort of shadow colors, I think you would really enjoy both these palettes. First off is the Colourpop Whatever palette. This is so cute. I love the design of it. I love the packaging. The whole theme to it is super cute. This is kind of like raised and looks like it was, you know, stamped on there or like glued on there, Mod Podged on there, like scrapbooking. Super duper cute. So, ones I was reaching for in this palette, mainly this one for in the crease. Love this one. I actually wore this as a blush one day, very, 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 very lightly, but it's a beautiful color. I have so much on my eyes today. It's gonna be hard to tell you what I even put on my eyes because I was trying to play with all the things as usual, but I have some from this palette and then some from the next one I'm about to share with you. So I have a little bit of this in my crease, a little bit of this in my outer corner. What else? A little bit of this in my outer corner. I will show you that one. Which other one did I really reach for? Oh, I've played with this one a lot. This is really pretty as a cheek highlighter too. It's got shimmer in it, but I love it that way. I think it's very, very pretty. Again, Colourpop shadows. I love them. I think they are really easy to work with. So pigmented, long wearing. Yeah. I would say, I mean, if anything, maybe the mattes need to be blended a little bit more. Like maybe they take a little bit more blending. But usually what I find that I do like technique wise is I will put them on my eyes and then get a lighter color and very, very, very lightly kind of blend out the top of that color. Like if I use this one in my crease, and I don't think, let me show you swatches really quick. There are swatches, pretty, 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 pigmented, beautiful. I don't think there is a lighter color in this one. So I think I was grabbing for something else. Anyway, so I would put this on and then use a lighter color and kind of blend that up, but just barely touch with my brush. So that's kind of like a blending tip and trick there. So yeah, so pretty. This is really pretty, but I haven't reached for it a ton, but it is gorgeous. I mean, just a stunning glittery shade. I love this palette. Definitely, I would say one of my favorites from Colourpop recently. And the Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette, look how dang cute. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this packaging. Everything about it, it's adorable. The design is adorable. I love that it's raised. I do not have the first gingerbread palette. I thought about purchasing it so many times, but I didn't ever end up getting it, so I don't own that one to really tell you like how they compare. But this one totally sucked me in, and I had to get it, so I did. That's what it looks like. It is so beautiful. So I have this one and this one in my crease today. Like I said, I have a gajillion eyeshadows on my eyes today. You do not have to do this, but I was just playing with tons of makeup-y goodness. And then I actually put a little bit of this in my crease today. I hadn't done that this week, but it really worked well. In the pan, it looks like it has some little micro shimmer, but I really can't see it. Like once I get it in a swatch or on my eyes, so it still works really well as a matte. They're like really, really tiny little micro shimmer. So I have a little bit of that, and then I have some of this mixed with this. How am I gonna swatch that without getting my jewelry all in it? A little bit of that on the inner corners of my eyes. I think that's pretty much it that I wore today, but I played with this palette quite a few times and really, really enjoy it. Also played with this one, but not quite as much. I love this one too so far. This is the Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum. So cute. Let me show you really quickly. Don't want to mess up my swatches. But there's that one. But I played with this one more. So there's that swatch. What am I swatching? This one next. This one's actually so pretty. That one that I said has a little micro shimmer. It's really, really pretty. Works well in the crease. I actually have a little bit of this one. Let me see if I can get a swatch of this one too. This one as my cheek highlight, and it works really well that way. So pretty as a cheek highlighter. I wore these as blushes as well, so you can wear that as a blush. Here's this one that I wore as a highlighter. Very lightly, because it's kind of dark from my skin tone, but lightly it still totally works. Look how beautiful. Such nice quality. Blends very well. The metallic-y shades I really didn't wear with a setting spray. I've mostly just worn them dry, and they are very pretty that way. Yeah, so this one, I'm trying to even remember what the first one looks like. I can't remember, so that's not helpful. But this one overall has a very, like I said, that kind of wine burgundy sort of a feel to it. So it's rich and warm, gorgeous. And then you have this fun little extra one thrown in there. So beautiful. This one's really fun. I could just go on and on. Lots of beautiful benefits to this palette. It's gorgeous. The packaging totally sucks me in. I've been loving it. Broke out this guy this week. I'm actually not wearing it today, but I did wear it this week and really enjoyed it. This is the CoverGirl Chocoholic Contour Palette, chocolate scented. I really feel like the scent is a big factor in why I enjoy this so much. Now, this is like, whoa, pigmented. I have to be really careful with this. So I didn't specifically wear this week, but that's just an FYI. Like, this is no joke. It is like a soft, silky formula, and a little bit goes a long way with it. So that's just a random side note, FYI. That's no joke right there. So this is what I reached for this week. This is also soft and silky, but oh, it is so pretty, and it really packs a punch. Now I have to use this light-handed, so definitely not to this degree because you can tell that's way too dark for me, but I just use it really lightly and buff it out, and it looks beautiful. Kind of more as a blush topper, really, for me. This is really pretty as shadows, too. So if you want kind of a get you out the door sort of situation, this would totally work for that. You could use it on your eyes and then also on your face as well. So look how pretty. Let me see if I can kind of try to buff it so you can see what it looks like when I apply it more lightly. So there's kind of a little look into it. It's overall a rose gold kind of a highlight color. Beautiful. I really, really love the Colourpop highlighters. Like in this one, is it Super Stunner, I think? That one's beautiful. They're really, really gorgeous. For blush this week, I pulled out an oldie but a goodie. I hope this hasn't been discontinued or something, because this is definitely one of my favorite, like, neutral, go with everything sort of blushes. This is NARS Madly. This is such a gorgeous color. This is one of those blush bronzery sort of colors that is a one and done step that will get you out the door. It is going to go with anything. I do have this on, and then I knew I was going to do this. Forget what I put on top of it. I used one of the shadows as a blush on top of it. So I did like a mixture blush. What did I do? Oh, I think I actually did these two that I had mentioned to you earlier. Yeah, I think that's what I did. Just a little pop of both of those with a small blush brush. I mean, you have to be kind of like delicate with not getting into one of the other shadows, but I've been doing that a lot recently. Using, I think that's a nice thing about a warm tone palette, is unless it's like I'm going off on a tangent, unless it's like a pinky tone palette that the pinks would work as a blush, blah, 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 blah. I've been loving using shadows as a blush and then also as a highlighter, as long as the colors work. So yeah, anyway, I did that on top of this one. Back to this, it is a gorgeous neutral shade. I would describe this as a straight up satin nude. I mean, it almost looks like just a regular bronzer, but it has just enough rosiness to it to make it more on that blush bronzery side, but you could totally just use this, you know, like I said, as your bronzer, as your blush, as your one and done step. It's beautiful, blends so well. I mean, it's like effortless blending. It is really easy to work with. It's not chalky looking on the cheeks, very silky and pretty. So easy to work with formula, really gorgeous shade. Yeah, just kind of like a mauve-y nude. And then for lips this week, I had a Live in My Purse kind of nude shade, and then a more, I don't know, colorful nighttime, but also daytime sort of a shade. So this one, first off, is one of the Tarte, I don't even know what these are called, Rainforest of the Sea, something or other. But these are the ones that are very glossy and very balmy. So this is a perfect live in your purse sort of lip color. This is in the shade Nude. I just stinking love this. This is one of those effortless, it's perfect to live in your purse because if your lips are feeling chapped, it's super hydrating and feels really, really good on the lips. Very comfortable, hydrating. It feels like a treatment. It is super glossy, so it looks like it looks like you put a gloss on your lips. It is to that glossiness level. And then just enough of a tint of color. So it's gonna go with a more involved eye look. It's gonna go with light makeup. It's just one of those perfect, never fail you sort of colors. I mean, look how that just like bounces off my lights. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Smells minty, so I like that. So obviously it's not gonna make your breath smell fresh, but it kind of like feels fresh, you know what I mean, when you put it on because you smell the mint. So that's a nice little added bonus. I love this. And then this is the color that I have on my lips right now. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I got this at the same time that I got Rose Femme. When my friend Julie talked about it in one of her videos, I grabbed this one too. I think I've owned this previously, but I decluttered it or it started to go bad or something. I thought I owned it previously, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I've just always looked at it. I don't know, but I own it now and I like it. Did I tell you what it is? This is Milani's Plum Rose. So this reminds me a lot of Maybelline Party Pink. I wouldn't say they're dupes. Thinking about what that one looks like, I think that one is a little bit pinker, a little bit almost, I don't want to say metallic-y, but it has a little bit more sheen to that one. This one is more cream finish and a little bit more of a deeper mauve-y, burgundy sort of a rose, but still same sort of idea of it, that it's kind of like a fall pink. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love the formula of it, super comfortable. I wouldn't say necessarily feels, well, borderline feeling hydrating on the lips is how I would describe it. Doesn't feel dry at all. Really kind of sits down to be more of like a satin finish, so wears really well. It's a very low maintenance lip color, which I love about it. Crazy affordable, has that scent to it, that kind of plasticky, fruity sort of scent. Really doesn't bother me. It's not my favorite, but it really doesn't bother me, but that's just an FYI. So you know it has that scent. It doesn't have the vanilla scent. Some of theirs have a vanilla scent. This one has that plasticky, fruity smell. So yeah, gorgeous fall sort of a pink. Okay guys, so those are all my favorites for this week. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you were loving this week or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!